State. We move now to the 150 match, which will feature Iowa State's national champion Nate Carr and Iowa newcomer Jim Heffernan. And earlier we met Nate Carr off the mat. Well, we're back at 150 pounds. Nate Carr, undefeated, against a brilliant Iowa freshman, Jim Heffernan. I personally think this is going to be a heck of a match.
Oh, I do too. This Heffernan, from what I've seen him so far, is just a super freshman wrestler. Yet Carr is slick on his feet. He's quick. And he can score fast off his feet.
And he can very quickly. It seems to me that might be the only... That could put Heffernan in a difficult spot right away if he gets down quickly to Carr. Carr wants to, as he often says, he likes to do with other people, dispirit them as quickly as he can.
Well, when you get a takedown that quick, it takes a little spirit away, I'm sure. Intentional release by Carr. We get a 2-1 score now.
Heffernan against Carr.
Keep your hands down. Got this up. Look, Jimmy.
We saw Jim Heffernan beat Roger Frizzell of Oklahoma, who is no slouch, believe me.
Well, third in the country last year in the Nationals, and it was no fluke that he beat him either.
No, he almost pinned him at the end of the match there. We saw that perhaps here on Iowa Public Television.
Get on him, Jimmy, get on him. Another guy got wrestled.
Carr against Heffernan. Carr made the first takedown look so easy that the crowd thinks he ought to do it again. And it may not be that easy.
There hasn't been a lot of activity since that first takedown.
This is one of the youngsters that Dan Gable talks about. He thinks are the key to his season, how they come along.
There, Carr gets in there pretty deep, gets the lift, underneath the arm, scores the 2 with a lift.
A lot of power in that high crotch, wasn't it?
Kind of a high crotch, duck under combination, got a lift with it. Into the back for 2. Here it is, right here. Notice he gets in there deep in the crotch, gets the lift, underneath the arm of the head, gets behind. There's your takedown. Nicely done. He leads 4-1. Very
quick penetration. He goes now 4-2 as Heffernan escapes. Carr lets him up with a minute and a half to go in the first period. Well, Nate looks like he's all business. He's not going to underestimate Jim Heffernan, I'm sure. And Jim shows the Iowa quality, that Hawkeye quality that's led to national championships. He just keeps coming at you. You get careless, as Roger Frizzell did, suddenly you're behind.
With the caliber of competition we see tonight, Doug, one doesn't dare make a costly mistake. It really will hurt them.
That's a warning against Heffernan.
A 5-point move can happen so fast. Kind of a shot by Heffernan. He would kind of telegraphed it, gave it away, kind of faded in for a single and backed out.
Come on,
Well, he's still quick. There's a single. That's this. Heffernan's quick. He's very quick, but Carr fought it off with a whizzer. There's Jimmy Zaleski will come up next. Boy, is he a toughie. He owns 158 pounds.
He sure does.
We'll see him against Murray Cruz next in this Iowa State meet. 9-5, Iowa over the Cyclones. The Hawks lead by winning 2-1 and 2 matches to 1 a major decision, and then a draw. End of the period, and it's only 4-2. That's a 2-point lead for Carr.
Iowa State over here elects down. Iowa, you'll be up. He elected down, you'll be up, son.
Well, this will be interesting. Nate wants to start on the bottom.
His choice. He likes it down there. He thinks maybe he can score quick down there, perhaps. Come out and get back on his feet in the neutral position.
See what Jim does on top. Well, he was on top.
1 or 2 second escape. 1 second escape, in fact. You see the riding time
yes.
for Heffernan's 1 second.
Yep. Nate Carr That's something. All the great wrestlers have had at Iowa State, and Nate Carr could be the only the second three-time national champion.
He's very capable, having won 2 already. Well, he almost got himself in there in an awkward position.
Yeah. Nate prefers not to tie up. Jim, I'm not sure. Haven't seen him enough to know whether he would like to get in and tie. We'll call it the other way now.
1 point Carr, landing on Heffernan.
No, he called it, is that correct? Yes, he called it against Heffernan.
Carr has always a lot of motion out there. He never gives you a good opening, a good shot at him. The minute you think you got something going for you, he changes his approach. He's always in motion. Of course, that's a real key to not giving somebody a good shot at you.
6-2, a 4-point lead for Carr. We have less than a minute to go in the second period. Heffernan in on a takedown try. Carr comes out of it with a leg and 2 points. No, not yet. Now.
He leads 8-2. And the way these kind of dual meets go, major and superior decisions are so important. I'm sure that's the interest of the coaching staff at ISU right now is to go after and build those points.
Heffernan made the move. It didn't work, and there's the single for Carr.
Carr counted to the far side, comes on the single, no points yet. We'll see it now. He brings him back in, gets a little trip with it.
Boom.
There it is.
It's 8-2. Carr.
Easy when you take him back. Release it.
He was telling Carr not to slam Heffernan, in other words. You could hear Don Miller in the background, the referee talking. Out of bounds. 43 seconds of riding time for Carr and 1 second for Heffernan. Second period. Looks like Jimmy got a fingernail in the face there because he has a little drip of blood under his eye.
Get one, you got 5 seconds to go.
And Nate does slap with his hands in the
hands are always
position.
moving.
End of the period, 8-2. Carr started that one down. He will start this one up.
Well,
Nate could get that 8 points with a takedown and riding Heffernan all the way out, but that's the tough way. He
Yes,
needs
it
2
is.
takedowns if he's going to make a major decision.
Well, he's got a full minute plus to score.
There's Carr in on a leg.
He got in on the double, he turned into a single, he gets the lift with it. There he is.
Takedown Carr.
With the intentional release.
Makes it 10-4. One more is a major. And there's about a 40-second time period to go to get it. Double leg.
Double leg. There it is.
Takedown Carr. Heffernan.
Heffernan made a shot there, but
It now is an 8-point difference with riding time. 12.
Here he goes again. That'll be heel kick. Heel kick, jammed in on him, pushed him out. He's looking for the ball now. He's kicked the half off of it. Only 11 seconds left. He's got his major decision without question.
With riding time, it is 15-5. A major decision for Carr. And it's now 9 for Iowa, 8 for Iowa State after 150 pounds.
Here comes our move right now. There it is. He takes that double, gets the lift with it, jams in on him, sprawls, gets his 2 points, and a 4-point win for his team.
9-8. It's the Hawkeyes leading the Cyclones after half.